Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be discussing episode 10 of the Tangled series called The Angry Princess. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. Okay, so basically, the episode starts off with Rapunzel opening up um um Natilla Buns Bakery. Now, Natilla is the guy that wears the helmet, and he's like really good at baking, and he wants to open up the new bakery to put smiles on people's faces. But since he wears his helmet all the time, people are kind of, let's say, not fun of Attila, and he begins to get really down. And on the other side of things, um, the sweet shop um, sells more than he does, so he begins to get sad and discouraged. The next day, Monty's bakery is destroyed. So, Nutella is quickly accused of destroying it because because Monty is the competition for his bakery, so he's quickly accused of destroying it. He had an alibi, but he won't tell anybody where he was the night that Monty's bakery was destroyed. And so it's up to Rapunzel, Eugene, and Cassandra to find out what really happened before he has to go on this island to be banished for wrecking the bakery. So so um So, Rapunzel revisits the crime scene, and she finds out that the shop just looks a mess. The doors are broken outside of the door and not inside. There's chocolate mud prints everywhere, and there are recipes scattered everywhere. and And anyway, it just looks a mess. Rapunzel grabbed this one recipe and she reads it, and then it's it's um it's um mm, it's 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 so weird because there wasn't um anything written on the recipe, but Rapunzel noticed that on the barrels that was holding the chocolate, they match Attila's helmet. So, since they match Attila's helmet, and that's the only lead that they got, they try to get more answers from this lady, Miss Crowley, who said that she saw someone picking her flowers, and Rapunzel thought she was talking about Natilla, but she was talking about this other biker guy. So, at the very, 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 very end, um, it turned out that that it turned out that it wasn't Attila at all. You see, at the very beginning of the episode, they had this goat, and the goat acted very badly whenever he heard a bell. So, since the shop had the bell on it, when him and okay, this is gonna be silly. Okay. Later on in the episode, they talked about this sugar fairy person. So Shorty, the old man, who I just love because he is so funny, who doesn't take a shower. Okay, so I'm gonna get right to the point. Shorty said, Shorty and the goat overheard about the sugar fairy. So, Shorty goes, mm, so Shorty goes to the shop to see if he could find the sugar fairy. But he didn't find the sugar fairy in the shop. He found a bunch of treats, so they ate a bunch of candy as fast as they could and chocolate, and then they took a nap. But Monty didn't see them go into the store. So when he closed it, the bell made a dinging noise. And so that set the goat off to destroy the shop, and not Monty. Shorty just hid and took a nap when the Shorty just hid and took a nap when the shop was being destroyed. And he comes forward after Nutella after wait he he comes forward after after they put Nutella on the ship. And Rapunzel explains, I knew something was off because I thought the door when you kick it, it was supposed to be broken inside and not outside. And so they found out that the reason the recipes were everywhere and the reason it was sticking to people is because that chocolate syrup stuff that was in the shop that was vanillized. Okay. So the chocolate syrup made like some kind of sticky glue that made the recipe stick to people. So that's why they found the recipe and they thought it was. So that's why the guards found the recipe on Attila and thought he was guilty because Attila had all the recipes on his boot, but Rapunzel found one on Pascal because Pascal sticked in because Pascal walked in the sticky brown stuff that I think is chocolate or syrup. I can't remember what it is. It's either chocolate or syrup. Anyway, so this is when Rapunzel says, "Captain, check your boots." And everybody checks their boots, and it turned out that all the recipes were there, and Nutella gets Nutella gets set free, and it turned out his alibi was actually very, very sweet. He has a bush of berries that sometimes when he's stressed, he sings to them. So he told Rapunzel that he sings to his berries. Oh, and about his shop, he reopened it with Monty. But here's the twist. The goat that was with Shorty, the goat heard the bell again and destroyed the shop like he did the first time. So, yeah, episode 10 of that show was pretty cool. And I am so grateful that I have all you guys to watch. I love you guys so much. And I am so grateful for all your patience because I never know when I'm going to do my channel. But I'm so grateful for all the fans that I got. Love you guys. Take care. And I will see you guys in my next video.